Hello, hello, and welcome back to Mpishi. On today's plate, we are going to be doing some steak and cheese um wraps or pockets, whichever way. With that, you need about 2 pounds of beef, um thinly sliced, and that's what they look like. In a pan, we're gonna add our oil and bring it to a heat. We're gonna turn our heat up to a high, put our meat in the pan and spread it out so every piece is touching the bottom of the pan to start the cooking process. We are going to go ahead and add our spices. We added garlic, sazon, some paprika, some ginger, some onion powder, and some nor. And it's about, a teaspoon of each. We're going to stir to combine, mix it up all the way. And when it looks like that, it's ready to start the cooking process. So cover your pan and let it cook. Check on it about 10 minutes and you see it has produced all the liquids. We're going to wait until all the liquid is evaporated. While we do that, we're going to prepare our vegetables. We need a green bell pepper, red bell pepper, a yellow bell pepper, and two medium-sized onions. Washed and cleaned, we're going to slice those thinly and put them to the side. Keep slicing vegetable until they're all done. I love bell peppers. And finally, your onions. And by the time you're done, your meat is already ready. We're gonna open that and check it out, see if all the liquid has evaporated. At this point, it is all gone, so it's time to add our vegetables. We're gonna start with our onion, add it into the pot and mix. At this point, I'm starting to realize that my pan is a little too small, so I went ahead and transferred everything into a bigger um, cooking pot, like a wok, because, yeah, it's a little too full right now. Mix, mix, mix. Add your bell peppers. How beautiful is that? Look at all that color. And then we're gonna add some sazon because why not? So at this point, as you can see, it's too little. So we'll transfer everything into the wok and continue cooking for about 5 minutes. Also, this depends on whether you like your vegetables crunchy or completely cooked. I like a crunch in my veggies, so I only cooked it for about 5 more minutes and it was ready. Keep starting to combine, make sure everything is all mixed in. This is absolutely gorgeous. Like, I could eat this like this, and you totally can. Just add some ugali, and you are good to go. So at this point, my mix is ready. So went ahead and turned off the heat. Then add your dania, my favorite herb in the whole herb fraternity. So, and then it's going to cook up with the residual heat. So, already at this point, the heat is turned off. So, we're going to empty it into a platter and put it down to the side. And then we're going to move on to mixing a little flour, water, and one egg, which is going to act like a glue to put our tortillas together, because we're making this triangle wraps to put our steak and cheese into and then deep fry it. So mix your little flour, water, and an egg. An egg is not necessarily like just water and flour is all you need. Then for this, you're going to need 3 tortillas, and you put them together like this, like way it could form a triangle. So 2 on the bottom and 1 at the top. Apply your flour, your butter, whatever you want to call it, to every place that the tortillas touch each other, because that's what's going to act like your glue. And then, see me checking to make sure my triangle actually forms into a triangle. And at this point, you're going to add a slice of provolone cheese on the bottom. I forgot that part for this particular one, but we did add provolone to the bottom. Then put your meat on top of the provolone. You can use any cheese you like. I just happen to love provolone cheese. And then we're going to top it up with some mozzarella. And we are going to fold again every place the tortillas touch. You are going to put the flour so that acts like your glue to make sure it doesn't open up, and make sure like all your corners are completely sealed, because you don't want oil getting into that, because we're going to be deep frying this in oil. Again, wherever the tortillas touch the other one, we're going to add the flour, and we are going to close it up, making sure that the corners, you see there, they're kind of not closed all the way. So we're going to add some flour, and we're going to pinch them together to make sure they are sealed all the way. And at this point, your triangle is ready to put into the oil. I know you can still see the little corner there, but trust me, we made sure we sealed it all the way before we put it in the oil. How you check your oil again, put a skewer or just cut a little piece of your tortilla, put it in the oil. If it starts to bubble, then your oil is ready. Then we're going to go ahead and put our steak and cheese wraps into the oil, deep fry them. You can do this in an oven. Like if you're healthier than we are, you can just put them in a pan and put them in the oven and just bake them at 350 for I think about 10 minutes, and they are ready to go, or until they are golden brown. You don't have to put them in the oil, but we did ours in the oil, and it looks like a big samosa, but it's a steak and cheese, and these were absolutely delicious. Like, check this thing out. Check the inside. Like, oof. I didn't think I could finish a whole one, but trust me, we ate a whole and we wanted more. How beautiful is that? Look at that, me trying to run away. And there you have it. This is how it should look like once you cut it open, and it tasted delicious. Until next time, goodbye and God bless.